Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just setting up. No, I know. I'm just doing a doll video right now anyway, so. Wow, thank you! Okay, I feel encouraged. Thank you. Alright. 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 Hey doll friends, Justin here. I wanted to make a little video and update you guys as well as cover some questions that some of you may have. It's obviously been a while since I made a video or made a lot of posts on Instagram. It seems like these days I make, I don't know, 1 to 3 posts every couple months. And I agree that that's not really enough, but I haven't really been using social media at all. Anyway, so I've got Kanata here. I'm going to change her into an outfit because I'm actually going to try and do a photo shoot this weekend, which will hopefully produce more content for you guys on Instagram and here on YouTube, because that's kind of my focus for that. But I also think the pictures will just be cool. So I'm going to get her changed and sort of just talk about my plans and just kind of what's going on. So I'm going to go through my first box of stuff because I'm looking for a very particular outfit. I don't know if it's in here or if it's in the larger box, but we'll find it. So the first question I wanted to address that while I was DMing with some of you, I've actually been asked, am I still dolling, or am I still playing with dolls? Am I still doing photos and Instagram and all that kind of stuff? The easy answer is not really, as you can tell. I haven't really been making a ton of posts lately, and I haven't been posting a ton of videos. If you see that little banner on my video or on my channel up above, it says new videos every week. Obviously, that's kind of a lie at this point. I've been looking for the original graphic so I can change it and say new videos sometimes, but I don't know where the original graphic is because I'm bad at organizing. Oh, here's a hat. Man, I've got so much cool stuff in here that I don't do anything with. I honestly feel terrible about it. Anyway, we're continuing to look. So, new videos sometimes. But let me explain sort of what's been going on. I've been kind of reducing a lot, both physically and like mentally. I've always been like a creative person, so I'm trying to, I'm always trying to do all these different projects. I'm trying to do stuff with Smartdoll. I'm trying to do stuff with my own art. I'm trying to do like travel videos and things like that because I really like traveling. But it becomes difficult to actually focus on one thing, or put good effort into doing one thing. For a long time, I think, sort of culminating in 2018, right before I bought Kanata, I was just sort of realizing that I didn't have a lot going on in my life, and I don't think that's like wrong to admit, but I didn't really have a lot going on. I'd started a couple new hobbies that were good, but I didn't have like my thing that I was like known for, or that thing that I was really into. Oh, here it is. Putting her back in this thing. I didn't really have that thing, you know, that like after work I was really excited to get on to do. And Smartdoll kind of gave me that thing for a long time. I really enjoyed it. I originally bought Kanata because I was planning on using her for figure drawing, and because I wanted to make some like really unique clothing that is still nowhere on the market, which is okay. Like, I never really got around to making these designs that I envisioned because they were overly complex for what I was capable of doing. Sewing and all that sort of stuff is an incredible art on its own, and it takes a lot of time to not only do it and do it correctly, but to do unique and different things. So big respect for the people who, you know, who spend like 2 years, you know, working on like a jacket. And you probably know who I'm talking about, but those jackets are amazing for sure. But it's just a long time. It takes a long time. So anyway, Smartdoll and Kanata was kind of like my thing starting in 2018. Gave me something to do, gave me something to like look forward to, and I think I still think it's a really cool hobby. But I'll block her out. I don't think you guys are gonna see any like nudity, but I'll fuzz her out if she shows anything. Anyway, but lately I just haven't. You like that trick? I just take off the whole foot with the sock and then just jam it back in. It's too much effort to undo those laces. Yeah, lately I think, you know, a lot's been changing. I just don't have the same drive, you know, to even take pictures and stuff like that. And part of that is the way I set up my lifestyle, because, you know, I take pictures with like the fancy camera that I'm using to record now, and then I have to transfer that SD card to my computer, and then I go through Lightroom and like edit them all and then like upload them and stuff. And it's much easier just to use your phone and take a picture. I think I'd post more often if that's the way I was doing it, but I also don't like how those pictures turn out, which is why I don't post them. So back to my original question, am I still dolling? I am today. But just not as much as I used to. Can I do this without taking her arms off? I think so. Just gotta be careful about it. So anyway, I'm obviously not as involved in the Smartdoll stuff as I used to be. Part of that honestly kind of makes me sad. But at the same time, I also recognize that there's only so many hours in the day, and her hair actually kind of looks cool like that. Let me tangent real quick. Look at that. It's kind of cool. It's like a massive bob. I'll blur the boobs. But I'm planning on keeping like all my creative accounts separate, so I'm not going to really share it here, but I did a picture recently. I drew something that involved like a really tricky back-breaking pose, and Kanata helped out with that. So they are really good for figure drawing and stuff. But yeah, so I've been focusing on drawing. I'm going to be doing like a cleaning out of closet video, and I'll probably post that this weekend too, or very soon, so I can spread it out for you guys. But a lot of the stuff that I got for them, I just never used, and it hurts that I was so into it during a time 2 years ago that I ended up spending so much money getting them a bunch of different stuff, like wigs and clothes and props and things like that, that I never even completed a project with. I originally bought this suit wanting to do this project that I'm going to do a photo shoot for this weekend, and I just never did. 2 years later, never did. So I'm sort of getting on that promise to myself now. Anyway, she's pretty much changed, so I'll just try to focus on the other things that I wanted to address in the video. The next one is the future of Redsquidco, and what I'm going to be doing with that. I've been, sort of like I was talking about cleaning up, I've been cleaning up a lot, like physically and mentally, and one of those things I wanted to do was downsize on social media as much as possible. And I've been thinking, should I just get rid of my account? Like, it's not that it makes me unhappy, I just don't use it as much as I used to, so is there even a reason to keep it around? And I think the main reason I keep it around is just to interact with you guys now and again, which is really good. The second reason I think I kept it around is just, it felt bad to like build something or like build an idea or a label and just get rid of it. So because I talked so much about the first one, I'll make this one shorter, but the future of Redsquidco, Redsquidco was a bunch of different things for me, but let's talk about the Etsy first. Thank you to everybody that supported me in my journey through Etsy, and who still follow that store. Like, I still get occasional notifications that people are you know, liking or putting things on their wish list, or however it works through Etsy. But I'm not going to be using that store anymore. And in fact, I had 2 huge boxes of all my fabric and all my like little things that I made, like the jewelry or like the props with and stuff like that. All of that is gone. I did some soul searching and just realized, like, I'm never going to like do some of these projects. And I am not one of those people who just like puts stuff to the side or puts things in their basement and says like, someday I'll do it. I was just being realistic, and I was just never going to complete those projects. There's so much more that I want to do. I work super long days, and at the end of the day, when I come home and I have 3 hours before I need to go to sleep, I think, what do I want to spend my time on? And sewing Smartdoll projects or making Smartdoll props wasn't on that list, so that's all gone. Redsquidco, the store, will probably stay there for posterity, I guess. But I'm not using that storefront anymore, and I'll probably never make anything ever again. So that's that. The Instagram I'll probably keep around for the occasional time where I'm like, this would be a cute idea to post a photo of, or alternatively, just so that I can like reach out to people that I have common interests with, because I DM with a couple of you now and again, and it's enriching for me, because quite honestly, I don't have time to hang out with people in person, and as much as that like makes me sad to say out loud, like, it's just true, I just don't have time. So Instagram occasionally gives me that like little bit of like social add to my life, so I'll probably keep that around too. But the Etsy's gone. The Instagram I'm going to use about as frequently as I have been using, which is not very much. Thanks for everybody who follows, by the way. I like seeing your stuff. I try to go through, you know, scroll now and again just to see what everybody's up to. Okay, we still have plenty of time, but this video is already like 15 minutes long, I'm sure. So goals. This is the last part of the video. Let's talk about goals. So I think it's important to have goals with everything that you do, and I kind of ask myself, well, what's my goal going to be with Kanata and Redsquidco sort of going forward? I really enjoyed the YouTube channel, and it's given me a different way to connect with people. And even so, more of like the people who I don't interact with on Instagram, because it's a very different crowd on there, and it also allows me and Kanata to do stuff in different ways that we can do on the Instagram because it's video. I'm really glad that I've been able to help people out with like little tips and stuff and just show you guys what I'm doing. I'm probably going to keep that around because I want to keep making videos. And ulterior motive for this video actually was I'm getting rid of all my social media and all my extra YouTube channels so that I can focus on doing personally focus on doing art, but I also want to make like media and a YouTube channel for art so that I can connect with people who have that same interest through that way. And again, I'll keep that separate, but this talking with you guys on here helps loosen me out before I do those videos where I end up sounding super staged. So that was another motive for doing this video today. But that's kind of it. I think the main goal that I have going forward, outside of everything I've talked about, is that I want to continue doing YouTube videos now and again. I'm surprised by the kind of reaction that I've gotten on YouTube, even with the like low quality of stuff that I do. So I'll probably keep doing that. I'll keep making videos. Please, if I can ask one thing, is just make a comment on what you want to see more of, and just let me know. It seems based on stats that you guys want to see like tips and tricks and stuff like that, and I'll try to find new and interesting ways to basically tell you that if you want like nicer looking photos, to just find a camera that allows you to adjust to a large aperture. That's the big trick. That's the big trick. Most phones don't do that, but you can find cheap cameras that'll do it. I'll talk about that in a different video, because yes, you guys have been asking for more tips and stuff, so I'll try to come up with other things that I can tell you to do in photography. But I'll keep doing the YouTube videos. I want to see, sort of as an experiment going forward, if it's possible to reach that like critical mass that YouTube requires to be like low-level successful. So I'll keep doing YouTube videos as long as like I continue to see like a little bit of like benefit from like the algorithm. So I'll keep doing that, and we'll just see. But outside of that, I probably won't use anything else. Redsquidco's kind of dead, except for the YouTube videos. I plan on keeping Kanata, but I'm gonna get rid of a lot of our stuff, and I'm gonna save that though for a like cleaning out the closet video that's coming up soon. And I'm not sure what I'll do with it. I'm obviously not gonna throw it away. So no promises on that, but I'm definitely gonna like reduce the amount of stuff I have. Anyway, that's it for this update video. I think you guys are really gonna like the photo shoot. If you made it this far, post a comment post a unique comment to let me know that you made it this far. Or that you just randomly clicked in the video and got lucky to hear me say this. And I'll give you a shout out in the next video just as a thank you. I know it's hard to listen to people just like rant for 15 minutes, but I did. Anyway, you guys are gonna really like the photo shoot. You'll probably like the closet video. So let's get working. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.